Welcome to Module Legends Senlit Edition. In the 21st century literary arena, 9 heroes emerge from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Each hero wields a unique weapon, their words. From across the Philippines, these authors fight with realism, imagination, and cultural pride. Let's meet our heroes. From Manila, the experimental word weaver, Conchitina Cruz. Fearless realist, champion of woman, Luhati Bautista.
I fight injustice with the power of stories.
From Luzon, the poet of resilience, Romel Nazareno Angara.
Enemy rampage! Enemy killing!
From being untold, my words
Enemy
will
gone! Enemy dominating! Enemy meteor! Enemy savage!
From the Visayas, the audacious innovator, Peter Solisneri.
I blur the sacred magnet of you.
The storyteller of transcultural voices, Cecilia Brainard. The guardian of Cebuano identity, Erlinda Alburo. From Mindanao, the voice of love and resilience, Joanna Lynn Cruz.
I'll be Naku, but I found my truth.
Enemy triple kill! Enemy maniac! Enemy savage!
The scholar poet of heritage, Christine Ortega.
I write so culture may never fade.
Enemy rampage! Enemy killing spree! Enemy godlike!
The poetic builder of Mindanao's voices, Ricardo de Hongria.
I craft words like living music.
Enemy killing spree! Enemy legendary! Enemy savage! Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Filipino writers from Luzon historically used formal, direct language to expose political oppression and advocate for societal change. Their words were urgent, emotional, and often confrontational, designed to challenge authority and inspire change or action.
Well, today, my writing is more focused on internal struggles like mental health. Like, I use simpler, emotionally intimate language to connect with readers on a personal level. So, for example, from pain comes hope, my words heal the heart. This reflects on how our writing today aims to provide healing, not just resistance. So, a writer like me captures this shift by using language that emphasizes hope, resilience, and personal growth.
The shift is clear. While past writers from Luzon used sharp formal language for political resistance, today's writers, like Concertina and Romel, focus on emotional heading. The language has softened, but the core theme of resilience remains.
Our words used to be fire, sharp, direct. We threw them like torches against oppression.
And that fire hasn't died, it just bursts differently. I turned it in words as warmth, not just flames. From pain comes hope, my words heal the heart.
So what was once gasoline for protest is now fuel for healing. The blaze isn't gone. It simply found another purpose.
But without the heat of anger, won't the fire fade?
No, anger lights the match, while healing is what keeps the flame alive.
Okay.
Visayan writers once used rich and descriptive language to preserve culture and folk tradition. Also their regional identity and also their culture, folk traditions, and their language also was deeply rooted in symbolism and storytelling, creating a format that reflected their heritage.
Today, I mix Filipino, English, and Visayan dialects to reflect the complex identity of the modern Visayan. Writers like him, Peter Solis Neri, exemplify this approach.
The language has definitely evolved, while past writers focus on cultural preservation through formal language. Today's authors that uses experimental, playful language that challenges and redesigns tradition.
Yeah, that may be true. Experimentation risks the weight of losing our tradition.
Or maybe it keeps tradition alive by making it relevant.
Looks like it's less about replacing and more about reshaping.
Our literature from the past in Mindanao is often focused on preserving cultural identity and resistance. Now, the language used was formal and often metaphorical. It aimed at protecting and asserting our heritage from external factors. So today, my friend here, Joanna, she writes in a fragmented raw style, focusing themes on personal identity and LGBTQ plus empowerment. Her language is unapologetic and direct, such as In Abinako, but I found my truth. It's about embracing who we are without fear or shame. Writers like Joanna Lynn Cruz has paved the way for unapologetic self-expression. Her language is both raw and empowering.
That is so true. The language of Mindanao has shifted from the formal and metaphorical language of today's fast, confessional, and self-empowered writing. Writers like Joanna and Christine are using raw language to explore individual identity, moving away from cultural preservation to personal expression.
See, our words work like shields. It protects our heritage through formality and metaphor. Now those shields turn into roots and mirrors. Roots that ground us and mirrors who show who we really are.
So basically, literature here grew from a collective personal truth but still come from the same soil.
Filipino literature has evolved significantly. In Luzon, writers transitioned from formal, politically charged language to more introspective and healing expressions. In Visayas, the shift from descriptive formal language to experimental and playful language reflects the challenge of tradition. Meanwhile, Mindanao literature moved from preserving cultural heritage through formal language to a more confessional, raw style, emphasizing individual identity and empowerment. This evolution reflects the broader societal shift from resistance and preservation to personal exploration, healing, and self-expression.
Mananagud.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!